Good morning, one and all. This is Shilpa Melwani, coordinator for the primary section. I welcome you all for the orientation of grade 3 and 4 for the academic year 2023-24. I would like Sharmila Madiwale ma'am, our principal of CP Goenka International School Thane, to take it ahead.
Thank you, Ms. Shilpa. Once again, a very good morning to all dear parents and my dear students who have assembled here. Today, the orientation is happening for the parents and students of grade 3 and 4. Am I right, Shilpa? Yes. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I'm sure that all of you parents are very much eager to understand how the working is going to be, especially the parents, the students who have come from grade 2 to grade 3, because till grade 2, the students were treated in a little differently, the number of subjects were less, but now when they have come to grade 3, the actual formal education is going to start for them. And of course, for grade 4 students also, it's going to be a little more difficult journey, I would say. But as you are aware, even though it is difficult, even though it is challenging, our team of teachers are here all set to make this journey enjoyable, and a lot of takeaway our children are going to have towards the end of the year. So quickly, I would like to share the screen and start with the presentation, wherein we are going to help you understand how the entire year is going to be and what are the important features that we want you all to focus on. So once again, dear parents, welcome to the orientation for grade 3 and grade 4 for the academic year 2023-24. All of you are aware of the vision which is being given to us by our trustees, and which is very important. Why? Because we have a particular goal. We have to reach here wherein our students are able to develop themselves into a global citizen. And we are in a position to identify and realize all the different kinds of potential that our children have. And to achieve this vision, the trustees, the management has given a mission to us. The mission through which we are going to, through which we'll be able to achieve our vision is, of course, providing our dear children with the environment which is conducive to all this vision which has been given. So we want our children to reach their best potential, for which whatever environment is to be given, physical, emotional, psychological, all that kind of environment is provided to our dear children. That is our mission. And so that they realize all the potential and work as a true global citizen. The guiding light, of course, Mrs. Savitri Devi Goenka and Mr. Chandra Prakash Goenka, parents of our trustee Sandeep Goenka sir, and of course the name of our school CP Goenka is after the name of Chandra Prakash Goenka, and we are quite proud to be the family of CP Goenka International School. I'm sure parents, you are also equally proud of this fact. Our management members, of course, Mr. Sandeep Goenka, who is the chairperson, and Mrs. Archana Goenka, who is the director. Mr. Paresh Thakkar is the co-founder of this particular school, and you can see that Mr. and Mrs. Goenka, both of them are absolutely active when it comes to academics as well as the other managerial tasks as well. Paresh sir is always available on campus. So anytime, any kind of problem and concerns that we have regarding the school administration, academics, sir is always here available to us to help us and to guide us. Our founder principal, who started the school in 2015, we are extremely proud of Miss Jayashri Kumar, who started the school in 2015 with mere 300 students. And today we have reached 2,500 plus. So we are extremely proud of this fact. And we are very much thankful to Jayashree ma'am for starting the school on certain cultural and certain parameters, certain principles which she believes in. And so here you will find the kind of environment that we try to provide to our teachers, our staff members, and of course to our students is a little different, not like other schools. Ms. Jayashree Kumar has been now promoted to the post of Chief Operating Officer because the school is growing, and we are very proud that we provide two different boards, ICSE and IGCSE. So we are very happy to provide all these kind of facilities to our children, for which Jayashree ma'am has been promoted to the post of Chief Operating Officer, and I have been given the position of principalship for both the boards. So I'm the principal for grade 1 to grade 12, ICSE, ISC, and IGCSE A levels. We are very confidently providing both the boards till grade 12. I'm very happy to introduce Ms. Shilpa Melwani, who is the coordinator for the primary section, and she is the one who will be able to guide you, support you, help you at every point in time. Dear parents, please ensure that you come and talk to us because we are always available. We always make it a point to meet all the parents face to face and try to resolve the concerns. Please do not bank on the WhatsApp group which is being created, and there is a lot of talk which goes on in WhatsApp group. I would really appreciate if you come to us and talk to us directly, face to face. Believe me, all the concerns are resolved. Once again, the timings are going to remain the same for this academic year as well. It is going to be from 8 o'clock till 2:30 on Monday to Thursday, and on Fridays it is going to be from 8 o'clock till 3:30. Two short breaks will be given to children, one at 9:25 and the other at 12:35. Now, short break is one and long break is one. So short break is for breakfast. Of course, some snacks, nutritious snacks can be given to them, maybe a fruit or something. And then a proper lunch can be given to children during their long break. We are going to upload the circular for cafeteria as well in a couple of days. And you can start with in which you will be given all the details regarding enrollment for cafeteria as well. A day in school, of course, once our children arrive at 8 o'clock, we start the day with prayer, the assembly. We expect children to be here before 8 o'clock. So if possible, send your children by 7:50 to school so that they all are ready at 8 o'clock for the assembly, for the prayer. Arriving late to school is not at all permissible. And it is written in the school diary. We notify it in the school diary, and students will be sent home after 2 late marks. Please understand, parents, we cannot entertain children coming in late because this is the time when we are able to inculcate certain values in children. And punctuality is the first quality that each one of us must follow, which is why we also ensure that whatever timing is given to parents, we adhere to the timing, stick to the timing, and accordingly follow the activities and everything. So if a child is found coming late more than 2 times in a month, third time the student will be sent home and parents will be called. So we do not send them home with Didi or Bhaiya or teachers, but we call the parent to school and ask the parent to take the child home. So please cooperate and ensure that the children reach home in time. We cannot allow half days. Please understand. So half day leave is not granted. Do not come that please send my child 1 hour early or maybe last 15 minutes only early. Please do not just cooperate with us so that we are able to follow rules and regulations. As I always keep telling, school is the formal place for all of us. We should train them to follow the timings which are going to make their lives easier later on when they enter into professions. Because this is the time when we, if in case we inculcate this thought itself, that if my timings of school are from 8 to 2:30 or 8 to 3:30, I have to be there in school during that time itself, right? So kindly cooperate. We always introduce the integrated curriculum, and when it comes to integrated curriculum, we always try to connect various subjects together, and that kind of teaching is always helpful because children are able to remember certain facts. So one particular topic is identified and it is connected in all the subjects, and all subjects in then that particular week, all these that particular concept is taught through all subjects, which becomes easier for children to understand. We may ask you to dress up your children in a particular attire, or maybe Asian culinary trails. So these are certain examples through which we try to connect the concepts also with the real life, and we try to incorporate all the subjects as well. Collaborative learning is another approach that we accept. This year, we will do it by collaborating within the grade and school from different parts of India and abroad. This is what we have been doing as a part of our ISC award, International School Certificate Award. So then ISA award. So wherein we had collaborated with certain countries and collaborated with certain schools in different countries, and then the teaching had taken place and learning had taken place. So the learning was really enjoyable then. International School Award, ISA award, which I was talking about, during this program, we had collaborated with certain schools, and we are going to continue with that same practice. Homework is given to children, yes, which is very much essential because we want children to be independent learners. Now, when we are giving homework, ensure that you don't complete your child's homework. You don't ask your tuition teachers to complete the child's homework. And please do not send it to the tuitions also. Rather, we always request parents not to send children for any kind of tuitions. It is not required because our style of teaching is different. And we are at, especially in these sections, primary sections, our focus is more on development of skills, which is why our techniques are different, and let the children learn through those techniques itself. Otherwise, it will be very much confusing for children and for you all as well. So let the children sit with teachers. If in case there are any concerns, if you feel that your child has not understood certain concept, if his grades are really dwindling, sit with teachers, understand what is wrong, and let the child also have some extra concept clearing sessions with teachers, which teachers definitely will take care of. And then definitely it can be done. So homework is given to children, especially to make them independent learners. Also, homework is not given of all the subjects every day. So there is a homework cycle which is followed and which definitely will be shared with you by our teachers. And then accordingly, we will be giving them certain time to complete the homework. But ensure that homework is completed. If it is not done, then teachers do send a remark in the almanac, in the diary. All right, this is again another important point. Please train your wards for this. You know what? As I said, especially when the children are coming from grade 2 and 3 to grade 3 and 4, this has to be followed. We have to refrain them from clinging to teachers, coming closer to teacher, hugging the teachers. We have to stop that at certain point in time, because we want to show them that, look, we are teachers and we are not the parents. They always have this kind of, idea in their mind, notion in their mind, that my teacher is my mom. She is like your mom, but she is not your mom. So we have to refrain, and these qualities are to be inculcated in them slowly and gradually, so that when they come to the secondary section, they know how to behave with teachers. They never behave like a friend with teacher, but like a teacher itself. All right, I'm sure you all are following this, washing hands before lunch and after eating. So we do expect that to happen. Also, hairstyle, uniform, very much essential. Ensure that the girls tie their hair properly. They wear hairband if in case they have short hair. Any case, the hair should not fall on their forehead, because it really hampers their reading and writing. So ensure that the hair are neatly tied, proper into plaits, properly braided, or wearing a hairband. Greeting everybody, good morning, ma'am, good morning, teacher, good morning, sir, is very much essential. These are the small little good habits that we want children to follow. No running in the corridor. Labeling all their belongings is very much essential, because teachers are not here to take care of the belongings of children. Please understand, parents. We cannot check where the student has left the book or a pen or a compass. So if in case, you cannot come and complain to us that, look, every day he comes to school with 4 pencils and he comes back with no pencils. I am sorry. It is the child's responsibility. Let us teach them to take onus of their own things, right? The subjects, definitely grade 2 parents will find this as, a little more, because the subjects are going to be more now. So English language, literature, all these subjects, all of you can see here. Marathi is a compulsory language, and which has to be studied and learned by everybody. Then you have social studies and science. These are the textbooks which have been given. I want to only speak about one particular textbook here, which is English. Parents, please understand, Empowering English and Language with Ease, these 2 books are extremely essential for children to develop the right kind of language at this stage. Because if their language is perfect, impeccable, that is going to help them throughout their life. So their English, believe me, the initial technical part of English, which is the basic, excuse me, the basic grammar is taken care of beautifully in these books. These books focus on a particular pattern of language. Every language has a pattern. And if that pattern is incorporated and inculcated and internalized by students, believe me, they will never ever forget, and they will never ever make any errors in spoken English. I myself have seen children speaking like, I didn't knew. Why? Incorrect English. Why incorrect? Because the basic pattern itself has not drilled in. That drilling and that pattern of language is very much enforced through these books. So the book may not have the beautiful pictures. It may not be a colorful book, but if you yourself sit down and see that book, I have 100%, I assure you that even you will identify certain errors that you are making while talking. I'm sure that all of you have excellent communication skills, but still, despite that, I would like you all to see the books and see for yourself how the books are going to help your children improve their communication skills, improve their English, and make them very much confident in speaking correct English and in writing correct English, which is going to help them when they come to the secondary section. Understand, parents, English is a very important language which is treated importantly in ICSE as well as in Cambridge curriculum. So in ICSE also, students learn Shakespeare. Understanding Shakespeare is very difficult. So that is possible only if the basic knowledge of English is in place. Rest of the books, you are aware, the vendor also has been given the list of books, and I'm sure you all must have received the books. Learning resources, as always, it will be made available on EduSprint. You can get to see that. Assessment is a very important pattern that I want to discuss with you. Please understand, parents, treat assessments only as a tool which gives us the final picture of students' performance. It do not focus on your grades. Let them have whatever grade, but at least it gives us a picture that how much my student and how much my ward has understood, how much more he has to study. And for us also, it gives us a knowledge and it gives us the confidence that, okay, as a teacher, whatever I am teaching is reaching out to students. They are able to understand what is the content, and then accordingly they are ready to take the next level. This is going to be the structure of assessment. Please understand, parents. They're going to have the entire year is divided into two terms, term 1 and term 2. The assessment structure is going to be something like this. The internal assessment 1 is going to be tool-based assessment, which will be in the form of any, maybe a reading or listening skills or recitation or doing a small project or any drawing work. So that depends upon, that will fetch you 20 marks. There is going to be one pen and paper test every term, which is going to be again of 20 marks. Term end assessment is the kind of your terminal assessment, which comes towards the end of the first term. Now, only the term end assessment is going to be a scheduled assessment, wherein the timetable will be given to you, proper syllabus will be uploaded by teachers, and it is proper question paper is given to the children. That is the first time they will be actually writing the question and answer pattern. So that assessment is going to be of 40 marks, which will be scaled to 50. And then internal assessment of 10 marks, wherein we observe that each and every teacher observes the discipline, the punctuality, how proactive the child is, how well the child is able to participate in various competitions, what are his interactive skills, how are his communication, whether he is a social child, whether he participates in various group discussions. So everything depends upon this. So 10 marks are reserved for the overall personality of the child. And this is how we come to 50 marks in term 1, 50 marks in term 2, total 100 marks. But 50 is scaled to 100. So total 100 in each term. School cinema program is something which we have already introduced. We are going to continue with school cinema program for inculcating certain values and important values, I would say. For any kind of communication, all of you are aware, please connect with us on Principal Thane. Kindly remove this dot, Principal Thane at cpgoenka.org, and all these code, we will upload it again. Well, as we say that please connect with us anytime, whenever you want. I'll stop the screen share here and I would like to connect with you now. All right, dear parents, this is a generic orientation which has happened. After this, we are going to have a proper orientation wherein the class teacher will be explaining to you all the points in detail. So the subject teachers who are going to teach your students, the assessment policy, which I just now give you a gist of it, that assessment policy will be discussed in detail, the kind of activities which we are going to conduct in the classes. All these detailed orientation will be conducted by the class teacher in the month of June itself, after our children join in the school. So 13th June is the date when we are expecting our children to be back to school. That is the day when they will be given the calendars also. ID card will be given to them. We are expecting children to wear their ID card every day and come in proper uniform. As I said, the details will be shared with you by the class teacher when we are going to have class-wise orientation, grade-wise orientation. Thank you so much. And I request Shilpa to take the questions now, if there are any.
Ma'am, I've received one question right now.
Yes.
Will we get to see the exam papers? So yes, term and assessment papers, they get to see, ma'am.
Yes. Of course, you will get to see. Again, I'm telling you, please do not focus on examinations. Let's focus on their skills, because we want our children to be very well groomed, good, successful human being. So let them enjoy, have fun, and learn. Okay? Anything else, Ms. Shilpa?
Not yet, ma'am.
All right. So I think then we should stop here. And thank you so much, parents. Looking forward to seeing you and welcoming our dear children on the 13th of June, 2023. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead.